How many oaks did you in Dubai? I've only slept with one person in Dubai, which was my boyfriend. Well, ex-boyfriend now, but... Are you a man? Oh, wow.
Wow!
Cool.
Damn, guys!
They really went in.
You don't have to be mean to that person.
Exactly.
They didn't do anything bad
Exactly.
to you. Yeah.
She commented on my photo on Instagram. This is how it started. And she said, why do you look like Sid from Ice Age? So I was like, okay, cool.
I don't see it, but that's such an insult. Oh my You look like a dumb Dutchman. The only thing blessed, this is wild, the only thing blessed is your mom's pun pun. And that was one of them. I must show it to you
People
guys.
are cruel.
Go onto that thing and read the comments.
But you know what it
it's
makes
wild.
me think? Like,
Reaction initiated. Incoming message. The Modern Man Podcast.
well, welcome back to The Modern Man. We are back. We're bigger. We're better. I speak for myself.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Happy to be back in SA. Happy to be here. That's about it.
Get fucked.
Today, we're going to be reading out your NGLs again. The last episode was very interesting. I hope you guys have had some mercy on me today.
Sorry, our editor doesn't know how to turn his... shut the fuck up. Our editor doesn't know how to turn his shit on silent. You know, the one guy. The one guy. But Gabs, welcome back, man. Finally get a fucking one-on-one. Touch my paw there, you dirty dog. But before we get into this NGLs, quickly, give me a recap of Dubai. What's it like?
So Dubai, Dubai's a lot. It's been overwhelming. I've already been through 2 jobs since I've been there. One of them is not escorting, by the way, because seeing as though everyone thinks that that's what I'm doing.
We need to clip that just so make sure everybody knows.
But yeah, I'm happy. Dubai's amazing. I honestly couldn't recommend it enough. I think it was the best thing I could have done. It's an amazing country. And I do miss home a lot. I mean, you know, I changed my flight to come back for a few days.
Yeah.
I miss home, but Dubai is just the best of the best in every sense of the word.
Don't you feel like it's a little bit, it's going to sound weird saying cold there, but like it's a little bit emotionless
100%.
compared to like
I think,
cultural,
especially because
South
of what
Africa.
we're used to.
Yeah.
I think that the only thing that I can fault the place on is that it's very soulless. So I've struggled in terms of culture and friends and meeting people because people are there for one thing and everyone in Dubai knows that it's temporary. So no one is there.
It's not forever.
No one's there forever and everyone knows that. So you're not necessarily going to make lifelong friendships. If you do, it's very rare. But so far I've definitely noticed that that's kind of the going is that people are not really interested in making besties. So yeah.
Did you sell your Fiat 500 in Benoni to go to Dubai?
Oh, I miss Keith.
I also miss Bailey. Shout out, Bells. We miss you, bro.
Yeah, shout out.
Little quick one before we get there. So obviously, like, you know, this whole Dubai thing's becoming a bit of a trend, if I can put it in that sense. You know, I check every girl on my Instagram, you know, if she's going to Dubai, it's you question everything. So, you know, I get the whole escort kind of vibes because I see, like, obviously I know you personally, so I know you're going there to do your fucking work and shit like that. But there's a lot of girls that I go there and I just see them at the clubs all day,
There are
every
escorts
day.
everywhere.
So what is that? What is happening with them? What do they fucking do?
Everywhere. They are literally everywhere. Like there's certain places that you as a woman shouldn't go because people will think you're an escort because everyone that goes there is an escort. So places like Blah Blah or 5 Palm Pool, which are very popular places, especially for people visiting, are absolutely loaded with prostitutes and escorts. It's crazy. And you know, because as a guy, you walk in there, you don't even, before you even spend money, they'll approach you. You don't have to do anything. They'll come to you. So it's like, oh, these guys always say, like now in SA, guys have been asking me, but how do you know? Trust me, you know. Like, you know.
Yeah, you don't have to think about it.
And more times than not, like my guy friends in Dubai, they'll be out chatting a girl up, having a cool conversation, like getting along. And then come time to go home, they're like 1,000 or 1,500 dirhams an hour. You're like, what the fuck? I thought we were actually getting along. Like, I thought
So
this
they
was
just
genuine.
play you, eh?
I mean, yeah,
But I guess
what
they do
gotta
that everywhere in the world, though. Like, I don't think it's a...
But yeah, like people have this misconception old school mindset that Dubai is strict and there's rules and you have to cover up and there's,
But it was like that.
It was like that. But in
like that.
2019, they did away with all of those laws, covering up, not being able to
they
live
can
with
give-
someone if you're not married. All that shit's gone. So
they can have more tourists.
exactly, because the Sheikh wants as
yes.
many people in there, expats and tourists, as possible.
It's funny that Dubai was just a desert 20 years ago.
It's mad.
It was just a fucking
in
desert.
the time that I've been there, I can't explain to you how much I've seen change. It is crazy how fast they're moving. Like, I've been away now for about a month. I can't wait to see how much has been done since I've been gone. Shit moves there.
That's crazy. And Greece, how was Greece?
Greece was epic. It was fun.
Mykonos is a different kind of vibe, eh?
No, Mykonos is. I think
Genuine.
Mykonos is probably one of the most expensive places I've ever traveled to.
Expensive, really?
At the
I went
moment, in
2019,
season,
it wasn't.
Oh my day! And I live in Dubai. Things are expensive. It is fucking expensive.
But
Like,
you in August, that's peak.
yeah, peak. It was full.
Peak, yeah.
And the locals and the people that work there were saying that this is the busiest summer that they've ever had. So I think
That's
that's why
crazy.
the prices are skyrocketing at the moment. But it was sick. It was really vibey. It was busy. Everyone
Where
was
do you rate
partying.
Mykonos?
Where do I?
Where do you rate Mykonos on your top list?
I would say I wouldn't live there, but in terms of places I've visited,
For
probably
holiday,
the
yeah.
second best I've ever been.
What's number one?
St. Bart's.
Where's St. Bart's?
It's
I know what St. Bart's is.
it's a little island,
Oh.
but it's sick. It's like it's sick. So St. Bart's would be my number one, and then I'd say Mykonos would be second.
For me, Mykonos, I would put it number one for me. I went 2019, so it was also a little bit better rand to the euro back then.
Yeah.
I think it was sick. But I went in June. So like beginning
still
of June.
season,
No, it's
beginning
still
of
season, so it was
season.
fucking hot. But
Yeah.
it was like getting into it. See, I like going at that time because
At the
sometimes when you go
beginning, yeah.
to
August is
like
way too
it's
packed.
July and August is too much. Like it's too busy. You don't get space on the beach.
Yeah.
And the clubs are fucking no.
Yeah, no,
it's
it's havoc.
absolutely ridiculous. Okay, but now enough catching up. Let's read these fucking NGLs. Are you gonna start? Because I know you got you got the bangers
I'm
over
a little
there.
bit nervous, guys.
Last time they were bad. They weren't that bad. I think the funniest one was the Donna thing.
Okay, first one. Phew, it's like a sigh of relief. I was like scared to open one. Okay, the first one says personality or looks. For me, as much as I want to say personality, speaking from personal experience, I've tried doing the thing of going for the nice guy, a guy that I'm not attracted to, and it doesn't work out long term.
No, it doesn't.
As much as I can enjoy being around him, it gets to the point where if I'm not attracted to you, the relationship is missing something. So I don't want to say looks either, because I'm not going to date some bastard because he's hot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
also not a thing. So they're both equally important.
I think you have to have a
have to have a
balance.
physical
Yeah.
attraction to someone.
Yeah.
And also looks is subjective. Like if I find you attractive doesn't mean everyone finds you attractive. You know what I mean?
As long as you
It's about having a connection, a
Yeah,
physical
yeah.
connection. So I wouldn't say looks per se, but personality is an absolute must.
Yeah, it has to be a must.
100%. I don't care how much money you have. I
How
don't care how
good-looking
hot
you
you
are,
are.
yeah.
Personality is a must.
I think, as I say, you have to have a balance of both, because a lot of people always like to say, oh, you're shallow if you just go for looks. Why would I go for someone I'm not attracted to? Like, if I don't find you attractive, I want to wake up to you in the morning. I don't want to be
Exactly,
like, oh, fuck.
exactly.
You know, I
Every
don't care how
human-
nice you, like, laugh or something. I'm not going to fall in love with personality at first sight, you know?
100%. Every human being is entitled to personal preference. It's normal, you know?
Exactly. So people, you can be a little bit, what's the word? Conceited? Is conceited the word? I don't fucking know. Sorry, before we go on, can I please have a bottle of water? Thank you. Would you like one?
I've got one.
Oh, you got one. I completely forgot to take one. Thank you, team. Oh, before we go on, quick shout out, guys. Today is our first episode with a sponsor. We have partnered with Kings of Shisha. We'll give you guys a proper ad a little bit after this, you know. But
Thank you.
but honestly, it's fucking cool. It's a Friday morning. I'm glad to have fucking Gabi back. What a time to be alive. We've got the team here. We've got the editors. We've got Kings of Shisha. We got Justine taking all the BTS. So, you know, like I'm in a very good mood. After a hard week, this is a great fucking way to end it off. So
And since I left, I feel like we've stepped it up a notch, and I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy
Yeah.
with the team, happy with the sponsors. Thank you, guys.
And
Good to
Gabs
be
is
out.
going to be shooting in Dubai. She found a
Yeah.
studio, so we're going to be, between the two of us, we're going to be carrying it on episode. And yeah. Anyway, let's go on.
So this one's a little bit strange. The weirdest place you've ever gone to the bathroom. Like, why do Oaks want to know this shit? It's so weird.
Oaks get off on it. You live in Dubai. You must see some weird shit.
No, geez, you'll
So
get
they
fucking
don't, like-
locked away if you piss in the street. What do you mean?
No, but I mean, like, guys have fetishes.
I don't know about that. Like,
You don't know about that?
I've heard about the Dubai porta potty? Have you heard about it?
Where they, like, shit on a chick.
I don't know if it's them shitting on the chick or the chick shits on them.
I think it's both. It's either one. Like a golden shower. Like the chick could piss on the guy or the guy could piss on the girl. It's actually so nasty. Like,
Okay, well, I've never
oh,
shat on
yeah.
anyone. No one's ever shat on me either.
Just for disclaimer.
Yeah, just so that you guys know, because you never know. Later in these things, I wouldn't be surprised if someone asks that. I don't know. The weirdest place I've ever peed. I've never shat in public. Like, I've shat in a toilet like a normal person. But the weirdest place I've ever peed is just like at a festival, like in the random little bush. I mean, it's not that exciting. So
For me, mine's very much the same. I had to shit in a bush.
People are
I
asking such
couldn't make it to
stupid-
the toilet. It was just too far. It had to happen, guys. Like, sometimes you just...
Okay, this one says, have you ever gotten in a fist fight? Can we skip that one?
No, we cannot. You got to give us the juicy details now.
So this was actually recent. It was like, okay, not that recent. It was like 2 years ago. Not last November, the November before. Basically this girl, a girl that I don't even know, never met her before, became best friends with someone that I am not on good terms with. So this girl that I used to be friends with told her new friend a whole bunch of stuff about me. And, you know, girls are weird. Like, if they want you to hate the person as much as they do.
Yeah, if you're going to be besties, then you need to hate the same kind of people.
So
That's a
anyway-
very toxic trait, but I get it a
Bro,
little
like,
bit.
it's childish.
But don't you think about it? If you're friends with someone and you dislike somebody else, but you know that they're friends
Yeah, but
with that
I won't
person.
do what this chick did.
Oh, okay, no,
like,
but just
it
in
was
general.
taken a step too far.
yeah?
I would never go out of my way to make friends with someone that my best friend is not on good terms with. 100%, I would avoid you. But like, so what happened was,
You don't have to
first-
be mean to that person.
Exactly.
They didn't do anything bad
Exactly.
to you. Yeah.
She commented on my photo on Instagram. This is how it started. And she said, why do you look like Sid from Ice Age? So I was like, okay,
I
cool.
don't see it, but that's such an insult. Oh my fuck.
Shut the fuck up, honestly.
I love these episodes.
Yeah, so she comments, why do you look like Sid? So then we get into it in the DMs. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this on
Yeah.
Instagram DMs. I was like, because she started threatening me. She's like, if you ever, she's like, she thinks she's a little mafia girl. She's like, if you ever step foot in Cape Town, shit's going to happen. I'm like, bro, who do you think you are? Like, Dom Pedro, relax.
People
So-
overthink themselves, eh? Like,
Seriously,
fuck.
she's like, I run Cape Town. And I was like, no, you don't. Trust me, you don't. So anyway, a few weeks later, I just laughed. I sent her laughing faces. I was like, I'm not even going to get into this with you. And then a few weeks later, she was in Joburg on my turf. And I went out and I walked past her table, but I didn't even see her. I didn't even see her standing there. And I saw this lady that used to work with my dad. So I went up to her table. I was saying hello to this girl. And I turned around and this little fuck was in my face. And she's like this big. And I was like, oh shit, it's you.
I know you.
I
know
know
you.
you. And then I said to her, I was like, look, I don't have the energy to fight with you. Whatever you want to say it to my face. Let's all move on with our lives. And she said to me, you're like a McDonald's drive-through because everyone's been there.
Jesus Christ.
So,
And you don't know this chick?
no. That was the first time we'd ever met. So I saw red and I hit her.
Wait, explain. I need the gory details of how you like.
I hit her.
Did you just
And she fell over.
look like a dog that went on its back? So you just dicked her,
Yeah.
straight facts through the chin,
Yeah, and then she fell over. I didn't know.
in a restaurant.
In greenhouse. I'm not a scrap. I'll never go look for a fight. I'm a lady. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah, no, she deserved it.
that was in the
Yeah.
moment and I just lost my temper. Anyway, she landed up going to hospital and her eye was cut open and I had to pay her medical bills and that was that.
But I think that just goes to show that one saying where people are getting way too comfortable being able to chirp somebody else without getting punched in the fucking face.
Fuck that shit. I was raised to stand up for myself, and if someone's
Yeah.
calling me a whore, best
Exactly.
believe you're going to catch my fucking fist. What do you mean?
Exactly.
What was I going to do? Okay, I'm so glad you got that off your chest. Let's go. Bye.
Yeah.
No, ways. What the hell? That's so disrespectful.
Because that's exactly it. I think people also allow disrespect. So like a lot
It's
of
one
people
thing I
like, no,
don't
it's
stand
easier.
for.
It's easier to walk away. Yes, I think if you can avoid confrontation, you should avoid
100%.
confrontation.
And that's what I
completely.
wanted to do.
Yeah, there's
I
no point in
wanted to
fighting,
avoid it.
especially in a public place.
I wanted to just move
Yeah.
on, not have beef with this
Yeah.
random girl that I don't even know. I said to her, if you have something to say to me, say it. Let's move on with our lives. She chose to be disrespectful as fuck. And I was like, I'm not going to stand for this. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
The
Like,
first time
I'm
was
not gonna...
first time was a mistake. Second time's a choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, then you're gonna catch
Like the
hands.
shit she said in my DMs, I let it go. I was like, yo, keyboard warrior, you know?
Always.
But if you're standing in front of me calling me a whore and you don't even know me, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to just face the consequences.
Shout out to you.
Okay.
If you watch this, I know you are.
Yeah, she's definitely going to get sent this. Who do you text the most? Let's go check who I text the most. Let's not do that.
I feel like you just got secrets here.
I would say the person that I speak to most would probably be my best friend, Francesca,
Yes.
and Amanda. But in terms of guys, that's gonna stay on lock. Yeah.
Okay, I got one here. Would you let your woman follow and like other guys' pictures?
Here we go. Because I just ended a relationship because of this.
Okay. Yeah, I would let her follow. It depends who they're
me.
following.
He
yeah.
was the one. He was the one not liking. Like he was the one having a problem with me.
with you.
Just by the way.
We'll get into. I don't know. For me, I don't think I would have a problem. It depends. Like, don't go follow new guys. Like, you know, fucking. It's the same thing as like having friends. For me, like if we get together and you have guy friends already, I gotta accept that. Obviously, I don't want you hanging out with your guy friends just alone, two people at a fucking house. That's just disrespectful for me. But don't go find new guy friends after we got together. What do you need another fucking friend for? I am everything, you know. Father, Holy Spirit,
Wow.
Son.
Cool.
You know.
You should speak to my ex. Sounds like you two have a lot in common.
But yeah, you know what I mean. So I don't know. It's liking other guys' photos. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, just don't go like excessive about it. I don't think like don't be like malicious or over the top about it completely. But otherwise, nah, fuck. I don't think I would have a problem unless it's someone I don't like. I understand if you're liking a story. You know,
Liking stories is putting a message out
okay,
there.
let's talk about that quickly. Liking stories is flirting, people.
For
like
me,
it's, yeah,
for me, I agree.
100%. It is
Like,
flirting.
If
unless
I
it's
like a
family
guy's
thing.
story, I'm doing it because I'm like, hey.
Yeah, you know, like take notice. I am taking notice of your fucking story. Unless it's like a family thing or, you know, something that's genuinely cute. But if it's just a photo of them or something like that and you like it, it's a straight
You're
up flirt,
scrolling
people.
through your feed and you're liking
Yes,
photos.
Yes. It's kind of like it's like a poke on Facebook. Whoever remembers a poke on Facebook, that's kind of the same kind of thing. I have one here for you. If you had a warning label, what would yours say?
God, just one label.
I'm also trying to think. There's
I'm
not
trying
just
to pinpoint one
Yeah.
thing, but I just feel like I'm a walking
Red flag. That's it. That's it. Yeah, just red flag, people. That's the danger. You know, danger.
This
danger.
one is very interesting
Okay.
for you.
Oh, okay.
It says, MJ is in love with you for sure, my girlie.
Oh, juicy. How did you guys know? I feel like no one watches my shit when I tell them that I don't shit where I eat. I had another guy last night.
You
we
were
know.
the first person with that rule. When we
Yeah.
all started the pod, Manny told everyone, he's like, guys, Gabby's coming on. Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah,
like,
that's it. I don't believe in that. Like, don't mix business and pleasure. You know, that just always, it never lands up fucking well. I spoke about this in the last podcast. It's not a fucking, it's not a rom-com. Shit don't work out. It always lands up in bad. Every time that I've seen anyone shit where they eat, it never works out. Like, ever. So, no, people. I love Gabby. I think she's fucking awesome, but I'm not in love
know
with
this.
Gabby. No, that's it.
Okay, this
We-
one
we
says,
move. We
you're
move.
such an attention seeker.
Ooh, juicy. What do you say
I've
to
gotten
that?
that one before.
Yeah, I think so.
And the last
like,
one,
what
I
do
got
you,
that one.
Like, how does it affect you?
I mean, I
Obviously, you
have
got a
to
lot of
say-
followers. You post some fucking, I wouldn't say wild photos, but you know, you
Provocative.
Yeah, it is provocative.
100%.
But what do you think when people say this? Like, I know people say negative comments and hateful comments don't bother me, but it does. For me, I personally think you can't not be affected in the long run if you're getting it consistently.
Look, I would say it doesn't affect me. It irritates me for sure. But it doesn't affect me because I've gotten it so much that I generally just
Become numb to it.
don't care what people think about me. I live a life that not everyone agrees with, and that's okay. Like, I have my personal preferences. I'm living my life in a certain way, and I can completely understand it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm so chilled with that. What bothers me is that someone has so much time in their day to
Go out of their way.
to let me know what they think about me negatively, you know?
But what I always said is, whether they hate you or love you, if they're watching, they're still a fucking fan.
Exactly.
Because if you are irritated by their content, just fucking unfollow them. Then you don't have to see that person
attention
anymore.
seeker,
Why are you giving
and
me
the
attention?
shit that I post is so annoying, why are you giving me attention? You're feeding the habit that you think I'm so desperate for. Like,
Exactly.
you're feeding it.
Fucking
So
people
thank
are
you
stupid.
for that. Are you a prostitute?
People are straight up, eh?
Whoa.
Fuck.
I mean, we've answered that one. I'm just going to start saying yes. Like,
Yeah, what do you
because
think people
you
are
know
going
what?
to do?
At the end of the day, as many times as I say no, they're going to continue telling people she's a prostitute. So, you know what? Yeah, that's what I am.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, on the Modern Man podcast. Gabriella Barras is a prostitute.
Have you had any work done?
Oh.
I mean, seriously, that's a dumb question. Yes, I have. Well, actually, you know what? I'm sorry for saying that because at least this person asked. Other people the last time were like, why
Yeah,
are
they
you
were
lying?
hating. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
are you lying?
Yeah.
I've done my lips and my boobs. I've had this Profilo treatment. It's literally just injecting oxygen in your face. It doesn't do anything. It just stimulates your skin. What else have I done? Oh, I got veneers recently.
Dentures.
I called them dentures.
She walked in here, I'm like, fuck, your dentures look great, man. I was like, oh no, shit, that's not the right one.
Yeah, so I have lip filler and fake tits and veneers for all of those that are curious.
What a time to be alive, guys. Woohoo! I've got one here. And this is literally, I didn't get any saucy fucking comments. I'm very upset about this. What is the best advice you've ever received?
That's dry.
It is dry, but it's a good thing, though. What is the best advice you've ever received?
Oh, only people that are below you can pull you down.
That's it.
I think that's most relevant to my life because
Yeah.
people are just such haters. So I think that's the one thing that's stuck with me is someone can only pull on you if they're beneath you.
People who are doing better than you will not
100%.
hate on you. What reason would they have to hate on you?
100%. They don't have time to
Exactly.
either. They're actually fucking doing things with their life.
I think for me, mine is, I'm going to take it from that movie with, I think it's Miles Teller. It is that simple. It is that simple.
I like that.
Life is that simple. Little basic things that you think are so complicated, just make a choice. It's that fucking simple.
This one says, how do you deal with fake friends? To be honest, when I was in Joburg, I definitely got caught up with that. And I knew I had fake friends. I knew these people didn't really care about me, but I didn't care. I was like, I've got all these people around me. And
Kind of shows, yeah.
yeah, like I was just, my head was in the wrong space. But since I've moved, I think I just genuinely don't care about anyone anymore. There's a handful of people that I love and give my time to. And other than that, in the last 6 months, I've not really kept in contact with many people. I've just cut those people out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like moving away, it makes it so easy to see who's a true friend.
That's
because
true.
No one checks on you. No one wants to know if you're okay. People gossip, like, you know what I mean? So it's actually been easier for me to see who's real and who's not. But at the end of the day, people as a whole, more often than not, are fake. It's more finding real people. That's a challenge.
I think so too. I think also you don't need to find that many. I think a solid group of
I have like 4 or 5 friends.
Yeah, 3 to 5 friends that you know if anything ever had to happen, they would jump at whatever you need. If you fucking poor, they'll house you. You know, a lot of people always like, you know, they're always nice to you. What's that saying, sorry? Is it ironic that at your worst self, you have the most amount of friends? which is like when you're the life of the party, you're doing this.
That was so my life.
You see what I mean? I also had to fucking go through that, and you kind of just realize one day you wake up and you're just like, nope, like absolutely fuck not. Sorry, here's your phone. My last one was, sorry, I miss you, Manuel. I don't like messages like that. It's anonymous. If you miss me, then just fucking
Text
tell me.
me, yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you people? It is that simple. Just fucking tell somebody. Life is short, man. Fuck sakes.
So this one says, what is your worst experience with toxic masculinity? What is that?
I think what we were talking about earlier about guys like being insecure and controlling and stuff. It's also, that's a very broad term, because obviously I think guys should be a little bit controlling in a relationship to an extent.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's just called standards.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think that's what people are getting wrong
I like
these days.
protectiveness.
Yes, yes.
I don't like insecurity.
Jealousness.
Because there's a difference
Yes.
between being insecure and
Being
being secure
yeah.
and protective over what's yours
Yes.
and what you love.
I always call it territorial. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's mine, so don't fuck with it.
Why did you leave your dog in South Africa? Can't you take him to Dubai? Surely you knew the responsibility when you got him. God, people are so thick, I swear.
It's not like you left
Do
him
you
alone.
think that if I could take my dog to Dubai, that I would have left him behind? Like, what kind of a stupid fucking question? Okay, so firstly, there's a ban on bullies in Dubai. My dog will be euthanized if I take him to Dubai. Secondly, my dog has a better life here than most of the people watching this fucking pod.
Burn, bitch.
Like, he goes everywhere with my mom. He
Yes,
gets
yeah.
fed. My mom cooks him
Your
steak.
dog lives a fucking
There's two
lovely
pans
life.
on the stove
stove,
every
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
One with his steak and liver, and one with my mother's food. So please don't even speak to me about my dog, because my dog's in good hands.
Not just that, guys, it's hot. It's fucking ridiculously hot in Dubai. I don't think dogs, unless they're like bred specifically for the heat, they would really struggle. I mean, I've got a pit bull. He's white pit bull, but he's had skin cancer for like 4 years now. Because even, okay, it's hot here, but obviously not Dubai thing. But dogs are, I don't think people understand the responsibility that
And
comes
also,
with having a
I'm
fucking
like,
dog.
I'm borderline glamping in Dubai. I'm not living it up. Like, I'm
Yeah.
humble beginnings. Like, I'm
Yes,
living
yeah.
in a studio where I eat, sleep, breathe, cook in the same place. Is it truly fair to take a dog there?
No, and
where
then, like,
he's here
it's a
with a
big dog.
huge garden,
Yeah, that's it.
a good life. Like, don't even talk to me about that. How can you afford to live the life you live? Is it all money you've made from your work, or is it partially family money? Yeah, it's partially family money and it's partially work. So like I said in our previous one like this, I work very hard. I save. I try my best to be as smart as I can with my money. And yeah, family too. Family definitely has played a
Yeah.
role.
And pretty privilege is a real thing as well. Like, I'm guessing when you go
100%.
out, you don't pay for shit.
Pretty privilege is a thing.
Yeah.
I'm capable of saving money because of that.
Yeah,
It's just the
that's
reality
it.
of it.
I'm
Have you
not.
moved back to SA? No. Glad to see people that I used to know do so well for themselves. Keep it up. That's nice.
Shout out to you. Nice person. It's the nicest one you've got today.
Straight shot. How have you been funding your career? Escorting in Dubai or still Pops' money? Because what are you doing? What are you doing? You actually make money. Influencer is not enough to sustain.
Well, people are haters, eh?
Yeah.
But these are all these fucking couch joes that sit on their couch and then they're like, you know, it's just jealousy at the end of the day, to be very honest
Why
with
are
you.
your lips so fake? My lips have gone down. I haven't done filler in like 6 months. Do you fuck guys for money?
No, she does it for free like the rest of us. I don't fuck guys for free. Let me just...
Pussy robbery.
I really fucked
Someone-
I put my
someone the
fucking
other
foot
day
in my
told
mouth
me it's
there.
called-
Wow. Yeah?
Someone the other day said to me that fucking guys for free is pussy robbery. How have you ever cheated and how many times? I have cheated. I was so young. It was like my first shame. I hope he's not watching this because he's really nice. It was
Does
like
he
my
know?
first boyfriend. No,
Oh, this is even better. He's
it
going
was
to
my
find out on a
first
podcast.
boyfriend, but that's the only guy I've ever cheated on. How many oaks did you fuck in Dubai? I've only slept with one person in Dubai, which was my boyfriend. Well, ex-boyfriend now, but... Are you a man? Oh, wow.
Wow! Holy shit!
Cool.
Damn, guys!
They really went in. Oh, thank God, there's 2 left. What's the stupidest thing you thought as a kid? The most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Embarrassing.
Okay, Mike Tyson over here.
When I was a kid, at the back of our house, we had a gate that led directly onto a park. So the one day my dad took a whole bunch of stuff from our like back room that he wanted to burn and get rid of. So he put all the stuff in a pile right on the other side of the gate and covered it in gasoline. And he said to me and my brother, I'm going to close the gate so that just in case, it doesn't come to our side. And he said, I'm going to count to 3. And when I say 3, I'm going to light it and open the gate for me to run in. So my bright mind thought that, like when you close the gate and then you put a padlock on, the 2 holes meet up and then you put the lock through them. I thought that if you put the lock through, but you don't lock it, that you can still open the gate. So he poured the gasoline, 1, 2, 3, lit the fire, and I went and put the lock on the gate, but I didn't lock it. So I was like, he's going to get through. Oh, my days.
What's wrong?
My dad started screaming. My brother ran to the gate, took the lock off. He flung the gate open. My dad comes through, singed, burned. Eyebrows, eyelashes, hair, shirt, burned. And let me tell you something. He had fury in his eyes. He had fury. He's like, who did it? And I pointed at my brother immediately. I was like, and my dad, he was so trusting. He, God bless his soul, ran for my brother, beat the life out of him. And I was shivering.
Evil.
I was like, it's only a matter of time before he tells my
realizes
dad it was me. So I think that was definitely the stupidest thing I've ever done. I'd like to think I've become slightly more intelligent than that. And I know that if you put a lock on a gate, it's locked.
Well, now you fucking do.
What are your own, this is my last one, what are your own biggest red flags?
I'm trying to think of what mine would be. I have quite a list. I think for me, my big red flag is because I haven't been in any serious long-term relationships, like ever. Like my longest relationship is like 6 weeks, I have a full-on, I think it's probably just a commitment issue. I've gotten a lot better at it though. I must say, I'm a bit more, I was never open to the fact of just being with one person for the rest of my life. Like I like experiencing things. Okay, a woman, like
I like experiencing things, woman.
Yeah, like I do. I have a broad spectrum of women that I like. I don't have, as we said before, I don't have one type.
But you're young.
Yeah, I'm young. I'm 26.
That's
but
why, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry because I'm not at the point in my life where I feel pressure to
hop into a relationship.
Exactly. And
100%
have kids and get married. I will get there. I want that for myself. I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want all of those things.
Yeah, so.
But I'm 25. I don't know why people are putting so much pressure on me that I'm such a fuck up because I'm living my life. No, I need to do that now.
Yeah. I actually got nothing else.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm quite sad that you're going again though, bro.
I know. I really do miss home. I can't lie. It's been so good being back home. I definitely want to come visit more often. But I think that it was the right amount of time. I've fitted in all the people that matter to me and everyone I wanted to see. So anytime beyond this, I would start making plans with people that really don't mean anything to me, fake friends, blah, blah, blah. I only had a few days, and in those few days, I made sure I saw the people that matter, the people that I've kept in contact with, people that I'm close to. So yeah, but I do miss home. I love South Africa so much. Nothing compares. I don't think anywhere will ever really and truly be home like here. And I love the people here.
I think, so I posted that one reel when I was in Portugal with my dad, and I said, I love South Africa. I love South Africa so much. The price, the living things, this and that. So that's probably my one viral video that's ever got. I think it's on like 60,000, 65,000 views or something stupid now. It's got like 5,000 likes and, but there's a lot of comments. So there's a lot of mixed emotions. So I just want to get onto this before we wrap it up. A lot of people are commenting both mixed emotions. So it's a lot of people are saying, all the ones that have moved overseas are all agreeing with me saying that South Africa is fucking top shelf. Guys, I don't think you understand what the living expenses is like overseas. Like, we complain about our shit here. It's just because you don't know what's out there.
100%.
Like, when I was in Paris, I was paying... So, like, how you go to your normal pub? Like, on Friday nights, I like going to the pub with the boys, having a couple beers, talking shit. There, €8 a beer turns into call it about 180, 200 rand. Yeah, for one fucking beer.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
If you live in Paris, for a 9 square meter apartment, 3x3, you just get a bed, a basin, and it's communal showers and toilets. 900 euros. So 20k. 20k to go live like that. And then people still want to complain on, yeah, and then they want to this and that, and they fucking... I also got some wild comments on that thing. Some guy said, "You look like a dumb Dutchman." The only thing blessed, this is wild, the only thing blessed is your mom's pun pun. And that was one of them. I must make a list and fucking show it to you
People
guys.
are fucking cruel.
Go onto that thing and read the comments.
But you know what it makes me think? Like,
no, but this is some doers that's
what
a
kind of
fucking
life
posing.
does this person live that he's so angry with life? Like,
What?
he's so mad that
How
he's
you
talking about your
chirping my
mom's
mom's
pussy.
pun-pun? Yeah,
On-
what the fuck?
That's
I've never
so
heard
messed
pun-pun.
up. That
What the
is
fuck?
my mommy's
My mom's
pun.
pun-pun. I was quite upset about that, homie. I know you're going to watch it. Fuck you, bro.
That's so messed up.
Bro, and I went onto this Oak's profile, and it's this fucking... Yes, it's this Oak. He's probably as fucking thick as 2 planks. And he poses in the mirror... Because he's a bodybuilder, you know, one of those Oaks, with just a towel around his dick, but like hanging on his dick.
No!
I swear to God, bro, I'm a screenshot it. I'm actually gonna post it up on here. Fuck you, bro. I don't give a fuck about you. You called my mom's pun pun.
Yeah, exposed. This is exposed.
And I thought to myself, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And then the other
crazy.
people that are saying, oh, you must be delusional, this and that. I go onto their profile, they've got 30 followers.
They probably never left the
fucking-
country.
They keyboard warriors. And then the one that I laughed at the most, this person was like, "You must be fucking crazy. The living expenses are so bad, I can't even afford to buy bread. But you're commenting on Instagram. How can you afford any sort of phone that can have social media? And you're on Instagram wasting your fucking time
go
telling me
home.
how you can't afford to
Go
buy
home.
bread.
If you've immigrated and you can't afford bread, go back home.
No. No, bread in South Africa. They're saying they can't
shit.
afford fucking bread, yeah. So it's 20 odd rand for a loaf of fucking bread. So if you can't afford 20 rand, then what the fuck are you doing wasting your time on social media? Go
Insta.
out and go make some fucking bread. How
Yeah.
about that, you fucking poor bastard? Yes, sis. I have no time for people like that.
Yeah, I think that it honestly comes down to such a cliche saying you don't know what you have till it's gone. And I feel that way because I hated SA before I left.
I remember
was
you were
saying
so
this.
excited. Yeah.
I could genuinely, I couldn't have gotten out of here fast enough. And the last maybe 2 months, I've really been craving home more than anything. And I've thought so much, like long and hard, about all the things I love and appreciate about this country, which I didn't before, you know? It took me being in a place completely different to home for me to realize how good home actually is.
100%. Because you go on holiday to these nice places and you're like, fuck, this is amazing. Till you start living there.
Yeah, 100%.
When you start living there, it's
Life's
a whole
hard. Things are hard. It's not
100%.
easy. It's not easy.
100%. So for me, that's why I'm, especially now with the elections coming up next year, like if I can't fucking say this enough, guys, please vote. We have the most beautiful country ever. I mean, we've both been to multiple countries around the fucking world, and
I tell everyone in Dubai, you have to go see
Yeah.
South Africa.
There's such a misconception about us, and everyone inside, because the media is telling you to hate us, you hate us. Have your own fucking opinion. Form your own opinion, please. South Africa is amazing, and if we could just get the government to act right, we will genuinely have one of the best countries in the world.
Agreed.
Completely. So hopefully this BRICS thing sorts out, but let's not go too much into politics. But guys, please go vote. And I think to end that podcast, this podcast off, please subscribe to our channel. We are nearly at 1,000 subscribers.
We appreciate
Hey.
you guys so much. Like, we've grown consistently over the past few months, and it's been amazing to see. And we appreciate all of you, whether you're a hater or a lover. We appreciate you nonetheless. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe. And
Leave a
thank
comment.
you to our sponsors.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to throw in, because it's my first time doing it. The ad will be there somewhere in the beginning at like 10-minute mark or whatever. But yeah, it's been nearly 11 months of doing. It's not even a year yet. Can you believe it? I feel like we've been doing this for fucking.
Someone
ever.
asked me the other day, they were like, yeah, but where's it going? I'm like, my man, we haven't been running for a year. Like, what do you mean? We've done so much in 11 months. We haven't even
100%.
hit the 1 year mark. Like, what do you expect? We're going to be on Iman Ghazi's level within the first... Come on, be real.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I say. Next year...
Slow and steady, we're moving. We're moving.
It's just consistency at the end of the day. People don't understand that. A lot of people, sorry, last point, a lot of people like to start things. They all have this great fucking idea, business idea.
And they don't
so
follow
motivated.
through.
They go through like 2 months, if 3 months, and then they quit because they don't see results. They don't see money coming in and stuff like this. Guys, I haven't seen any money from this fucking podcast. I've put a shitload of fucking money into this thing. Haven't seen a cent back. And yet I still do it every fucking week because it's, besides doing it to make a profit at some point, this is the best part about the whole thing.
For me, it's like my favorite form of expression.
Yeah.
Like us just chatting and people listening to it because it's relatable, you know?
Yeah.
People relate to the stuff we're talking about. So whether you like it or not, don't really care. Either way, we're benefiting from it, monetization or not.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the hard truth, ladies and gentlemen. The ugly truth. What's the movie? The ugly truth.
Ugly
And that's
Truth.
the ugly truth. Guys, see you guys on the next episode. And the next time you see Gabi, you will see her in Dubai, in a studio there with some fucking cool ass guests. And I can't wait to see that. Just don't stutter on your
Shut the fuck
fucking
up.
intro. And end it. Shut the fuck up. What a time to be alive. Cheers.
Re-entry initiated. Incoming message. The Modern Man Podcast.